Welcome to week 17 of Ricochet.
17?
It's already 17. Almost old enough to smoke.
It's crazy. We have Ricochet every Thursday. Almost every Thursday. On YouTube, iTunes, Google Play, all sorts of podcast services. On this week's Ricochet, we are talking the Mirror's Edge beta. A ton of deals.
Sweet deals.
And some crazy Nintendo news.
So, thank you for joining. Let's find out what's new in the news. I have to do that every time. Five Nights at Freddy's creator Scott Cawthon, teases the Five Nights at Freddy's spin-off called Sister Location on his website.
Weird name.
Yeah, I hear it's supposed to be one of those fear of the unknown kind of scary games. It's probably not for me because I get scared playing Resident Evil, but if you are a Five Nights at Freddy's fan, say that 5 times fast, let us know a little bit about...
Say that 5 times fast?
Say that 5 times fast? Let us know a little bit about it. No Man's Sky has a limited edition faceplate coming out.
Oh, that looks so good.
PS4. I'm very excited for No Man's Sky, but I'm a little hesitant waiting on some more information, but the faceplate is solid. Xbox 360 has come to an end. Says Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox, announced Microsoft will no longer be making Xbox 360 consoles.
Really liked my 360 last generation.
Absolutely. Have not jumped onto the Xbox One boat.
I loved my Resident Evil red console. Of course, it had a red ring of death, and I had to replace it. But
I do hear that there are some deals for Xbox Ones.
Really?
I hear that. I do. Bundles and whatnot. It says April is the time.
Although with all the news of a new PS4 and potentially a new Xbox One, I'm waiting.
That's good. Your financial advisor approves. But in other news, if you want to spend some money on a Microsoft product, they detailed various packs available for Gears of War 4. Gears of War 4 with the amazing Sound of Silence cover for their trailer. Already very excited, even though I don't own an Xbox One. Gears of War 4 Ultimate Edition includes the game's Season Pass permanent access to 24 DLC maps for private play on dedicated servers, a developer playlist that gives access to test maps and modes prior to release, and 6 gear packs that unlock skins and emblems, a vintage VIP pack, and limited edition steelbook. That will be $100. Pay me now.
It's not too bad for everything it includes.
But wait, there's more! The collector's edition includes the Ultimate Edition, plus JD Phoenix on a COG bike statue, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
The Frag Grenade keychain, exclusive lithograph, premium packaging, because it's all about the packaging. And 3 gear crates. It costs $250. From Gears of War to Gearbox, Gearbox has released a motion comic for Battleborn that you can find on our website. That's right.
Oh, the comics. It's interesting. It goes a unique look at, I think, maybe 5 or 6 of the characters.
Yeah, really, really cool stuff. So make sure to check that out on crossfirecoop.com. Speaking of interesting things on websites, a countdown has appeared on the Persona 5 Japanese site.
Ooh.
That countdown will end on May 5th at 5:30 a.m. Pacific time. Will I be awake for that? Probably not. It will result in a
Would you be able to understand what they're saying? They might be.
Tiny bit. It will result in a live broadcast. Will we get a release date? I don't know.
We have to be getting a release date from this.
One would hope. One would hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'll go finish Persona 4.
Get on that.
It looks like the next Call of Duty game will be titled Infinite Warfare. That is a listing appeared above the trending section in the PS Store today, so it's all we can go off of, but it seems pretty legit. Sony is warning that copies of Uncharted 4 have been stolen in the UK. Watch out for spoilers before the game drops on May 10th, and no wonder I hear they're already being set out in various stores across the world because they've already shipped and people have them and just getting set out.
So yeah, be on the lookout. Veer your head whenever you see anything Uncharted.
No! I saw that sweet controller today.
Oh yeah, we saw that at
For the
Target.
PS4. I want it.
It's very nice.
I want it. All the things are dinging. Oxenfree is coming to PS4 on May 31st. Yeah, another thing that I probably won't be playing because it looks really scary. Will can play.
Trailer looked pretty cool. I haven't had a chance to touch it yet, but
It looks really cool. Really eerie,
it looks good.
paranormal-y, maybe. Yeah.
If you've played it, let us know what you think.
Yeah, let us know. Platinum Games president and CEO Tatsumi Minami, well, I can say that and not Platinum Games, has left the studio. Oh, that's sad. No wonder I didn't want to get it out. Platinum Games is the studio behind Bayonetta, Mad World, Vanquish, The Wonderful 101, the upcoming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. Tatsumi was one of the founding members of Platinum Games 10 years ago. We're sorry to see you leave.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening next.
Yeah, I don't know. Time will tell. Mirror's Edge is getting another slight delay. Game director Eric Odeldahl announced that the game will be pushed back another couple of weeks to incorporate feedback from the beta. The game will release on June 7th in North America, June 9th in Europe. We were lucky enough to be able to participate in the closed beta.
We just recorded our impressions. Make sure you check those out.
Definitely. Square Enix plans on producing more Final 15 Collector's Editions. So,
Final 15 Collector's Edition?
Final 15? Yeah. Final Fantasy 15.
So many tongue twisters today.
So many. So if you didn't catch what happened at Uncovered Final Fantasy 15, they announced there'd be like 30,000 of these worldwide. They're stupidly expensive, like the cost of a PS4, I think.
Not quite. They're $250.
They're close enough. If you want shipping quickly, then anyway. So they ran out like within an hour or two of going live, and now there will be more, but they might not ship in time for the release, which is fine because even if you ordered that night and you got normal people shipping, you still probably won't get it right when the game releases.
Yeah, but I have to wonder, what's the demand going to be post-release, post-launch?
For these collector's editions?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Find out.
A lot of people are looking for the ultimate collector's edition, the one level below this one. This one is just really, really awesome.
There's so much. I mean, it includes both DVDs of the movie, of the
anime, soundtrack, Noctis statue, a lot of in-game items.
Yeah, there's the amount of stuff that's in this, to me, made it worth the price, but it is crazy.
It was worth the price to me too, but they canceled my order.
Well, you might be getting a new one.
I don't want to. No. It's too late, Square Enix. I've had enough. No, kidding. Take me back, please. With Quantum Break not even out the door for a month, it looks like Remedy already is knee-deep in their next project. Game Center Online spotted some interesting LinkedIn profiles for senior members of the company. Ooh. Quantum Break lead designer Kyle Rowley has been lead designer on the new project for 9 months, while Mikko, why do you give me the hard names? Ratalati has been narrative lead on a thing I can't talk about yet for 3. That's not me, that's him. Video Gamer also spotted Tuka Taipolvesi's listing as executive producer on the project.
The project.
The project. What could it be?
I am really, really hoping for a new Alan Wake.
That could be cool.
The first one was excellent.
Well, keep an eye out for that. In the meantime, speaking of Quantum Break, oh my gosh, I cannot talk today. Speaking of Quantum Break, Remedy's head of PR, Thomas Puha, said on Twitter that updates for both the Xbox One and PC versions of Quantum Break are, quote, in the certification process now, and that the company hopes to have both released by the end of this week, May 1st. Shaboom. Very nice. In case you don't like free, who doesn't like free?
Hey, someone might not like free.
And for that person,
if you're watching, we have you covered.
Have you covered?
And
people who like free, people who like to pay for stuff.
And Paragon has you covered.
Epic Games is a solution for you with their upcoming game, Paragon. That's correct. They will be offering a $60 retail release that includes $60 of in-game currency, 5 Hero Master challenges, some exclusive skins, and the reputation boosts, and the pack will be called the Essentials Edition.
We'll actually be playing the closed beta of Paragon this weekend.
Yes.
So we'll have an update for you soon.
So many betas. It's delightful. Elder Scrolls Online next expansion, Dark Brotherhood, will launch on PC and Mac on May 31st, Xbox One and PS4 on June 14th. That expansion is free to ESO Plus members, while non-subscribers will pay 2,000 crowns. Sounds like a lot of crowns. Not crayons, crowns. The update will allow players to join the Dark Brotherhood to become an assassin for hire and explore Anvil and Kvatch.
Nice.
I want to be an assassin for hire. In the game world only.
Really? I've seen your ninja skills.
Moving on. In unexpected news, it looks like Final Fantasy PC double packs will be hitting stores. Final Fantasy 3 and 4, and then Final Fantasy 7 and 8 will be released as physical box sets on May 27th, according to listings on Amazon.co.uk.
Physical box sets of PC games for games that came out years ago? Okay.
Hype train, hype train. Everyone's like, Final Fantasy 15, what game should I play? And everybody's like, play this, play that.
We do see that question come up probably once a week now.
Yes.
But
to which I say, play Final Fantasy 14, A Realm Reborn.
Excellent.
It is excellent. Most excellent.
So hoping for a VR edition of that.
Yes, please. Moving on. Starting on May 1st and going into May 24th, you can pick up a card for Darkrai Pokemon at GameStop or local game stores.
Nice.
Moss Pokemon, free Pokemon, usually really high level Pokemon.
Typically level 100.
Typically, so go do that.
I think we'll be heading up to GameStop this weekend.
Yes, I believe that is correct. Nintendo's new amiibo game, Mini Mario and Friends, Amiibo Challenge, will arrive on Nintendo eShop on April 28th. The game is the latest in Nintendo's puzzle series. It began as Mario vs. Donkey Kong and is only playable when you use amiibo figures.
I believe this is actually free.
I do not know.
And I think each figure you put on gives you like a new character or new abilities or something like that. It's pretty cool.
Sounds nice.
A new use for amiibo figures.
Mm-hmm.
We actually just unboxed Roy and Rosalina.
Mm-hmm.
Two of my favorite figures. So, what's on target this week?
Nintendo news from their shareholders update and other such Nintendo things.
Oh, there's some big details here.
First of all, Fire Emblem and Animal Crossing will be available on smartphones soon.
Really?
Just in time, because my parents just got smartphones and need to get them set up.
I'm sure they're going to love delving right into Fire Emblem.
Well, that might be a little bit much for them, but I bet my mom will love Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing's pretty addicting.
So, we'll get them all set up, and by the way, Animal Crossing will tie into other games in the series.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah. And, Lisai, Nintendo NX will launch in March of 2017.
So no holiday release this year.
It will not appear at E3 this year.
Not at all?
That's what I got. Why March, first of all? When is the console released in March?
Let's talk about the other topic, and then we'll delve into both at the same time.
Okay, fine. The other
Push it
topic
forward.
is that Zelda Wii U has been delayed and will be released on the NX too, as well as the Wii U.
So, no Zelda this year. No NX this year.
Nope, and it has been stated that this Zelda game will be the only Nintendo game playable on the show floor at E3.
Seriously?
That's what they tell me.
Okay. Nintendo, what are you thinking?
I do not understand you.
Your user base for the Wii U is small and continues to shrink. The Wii U has awesome games. I love our Wii U.
Haven't played it for a while.
But there's really no games coming out this year.
That's why.
The only game they're showing off at E3 is coming out next year. Granted, I can't wait for it. It's going to be awesome. But next year, and I'm going to buy it for the NX.
Are they building VR into the NX?
They've got to be doing something. I mean, they need to get third parties on board, and they need to start releasing info soon because loyal customers are upset.
Yeah, we're infomaniacs.
At least release games other than... I know you need to be building a library for the NX, but release some games for the Wii U for this year. Don't let the entire system run dry.
Well,
What are you doing this holiday season?
Well, we don't know. Maybe some Mitomo Christmas outfits or something. Maybe.
In other news,
Humble Bundle has a Friends of Nintendo bundle up. Bundle has 3DS and Wii U games, including Darksiders 2, Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, and Rhythm, Thief, and the Emperor's Treasure.
they'll be announcing more games next week, so make sure you stay tuned to this.
And Xbox games with gold for May. It's that time. Deals, deals, deals. Yay, deals. Spend all the money. It's all gone. Defense Grid 2, May 1st through 31st on Xbox One. Costume Contest 2, May 6th to June 15th on Xbox One.
I've heard good things about that one. Haven't played it myself, but I've heard good things.
Okay. I haven't heard anything about it, but I'm curious.
It's like a short RPG.
I am intrigued. If I only had an Xbox One. Grid 2, May 1st to 15th on Xbox 360. And Peggle, May 16th to 31st on Xbox 360. Also, King's Quest Episode 1 is now free on Xbox One.
Nice, we got that on PS Plus a few months ago.
Yes, and we need to play it.
Yes, we do.
Xbox deals with gold for the week. Assassin's Creed games are on sale, including Syndicate for $32.99. On to PS4. It's Golden Week with over 70 titles on sale. That includes my beloved Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth.
You're actually doing a documentary of
A documentary.
everything
Don't
you
make
play.
it sound more boring than it is. Experience log. Is that worse? I don't know. I am. So, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth for PS4, $35.99. For Vita, $23.99. You can check out my experience log, crossfirecoop.com.
Documentary!
It's not a documentary. And there are pictures, and they're really cute, and you can see what Digimon I Digivolve, and I made a really cool table about battle strengths and weaknesses. And I'm working on a more detailed table that includes the elemental attributes, but I have to figure out more about it first, test some stuff out. So definitely check that out. If you've already made a table with elemental attributes, strengths, and weaknesses, you can just share that with me, save me some time, that'd be awesome.
She'll give you credit.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'll post it on the site if you want. I just want to see it for myself, because there's a lot of stuff. Anyway, Persona 4 Dancing All Night for Vita for $29.99. Persona 4. Gravity Rush Remastered for PS4, $17.99.
It's a good price.
I love Gravity Rush. You should get the remastered one before the sequel comes out. Yeah, you should do that.
I hear Gravity Rush 2 is out this year.
It's gonna be legendary. Also, out this week, Firewatch for $15.99.
Nice.
I mean on sale, clearly.
True.
Heavy Rain for $26.99. And the PS Plus games for May. Bionic Commando Rearmed 2, PS3. God of War Ghost of Sparta, PS Vita.
That is a PSP game that's on the Vita.
Indeed.
Just to give heads up for anyone.
Loco Roco Corcoracho, PS3. This is just like your tongue twister day, I think. Switch Galaxy Ultra, PS4 and PS Vita. Tabletop Racing World Tour, PS4, and Tropico 5 for PS4.
Looking forward to Tropico.
Don't know anything about it. Tell me about it.
I don't know a lot. I haven't played any in the series yet, but I think you're the emperor or dictator or something like that of a small island, and you build it up kind of like SimCity.
Okay, like Civ.
Yeah, so I'm intrigued.
Cool. On to VR. Polygon is reporting that Eve Valkyrie will support crossplay between the Oculus Rift, HTC Vive, and PlayStation VR.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty awesome. Owen O'Brien made the announcement at the Eve FanFest in Iceland. Looking forward to that. Hopefully having the PSVR. It looks like Drive Club VR is still being developed. The ESRB recently gave Drive Club VR an E rating. Sony was showing off demos last year. It's unknown what would happen to the project after Evolution Studios, the developer behind Drive Club, was shut down last month.
I mean, unless something drastic happened, I didn't expect it to be shelved, but it's interesting to hear that it's still on track.
Yep, absolutely. Minecraft just launched for Gear VR today. Today! Minecraft Gear VR Edition is available for $7 on the Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge, Note 5, S6, S6 Edge, and with the use of Gear VR headset. It has all the same features as Minecraft Pocket Edition, which also costs $7, including creative and survival modes, skins, and multiplayer. Very fun.
Yeah, that sounds really cool.
I've only played a very limited amount of Minecraft on my tablet when we lived in Hong Kong. It was quite fun. I am intrigued by this.
If only we had a Gear VR.
We have the wrong Samsung phone.
And I'm not sure we could use it in our little Google Cardboard.
So, what have you been playing?
This week I've been playing Witcher 3.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really love this game. Really love this game.
Yeah, playing it right in front of me and ruining the story.
Hey, what can I do? Leave the room.
You're also doing a documentary about Witcher 3.
I am. I need to get that up on the website. So look for that maybe tomorrow.
If you don't think my documentary is boring, then you should check out his. But check out mine first.
Yes, check out hers first. Hers has a lot more detail. She's been at it for quite a bit longer than I have. Also, last night we got our codes for the Grand Kingdom beta.
Mm-hmm.
I started that up yesterday. It is so good. I think Kimber's going to be maybe streaming that tomorrow night.
Mayhaps.
So by tomorrow, I mean tonight if you're watching it on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So Thursday night, we'll check out our social media for that.
Mm-hmm.
At Crossfire Co-op on Twitter or /Crossfire Co-op on Facebook.
Sounds good.
Also been playing the Mirror's Edge Catalyst beta.
Mm-hmm.
Just did our impressions. We both really liked it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not without its quirks, but it's really cool and excited to check out more.
Absolutely.
So, what else have you been playing this week other than Mirror's Edge?
Yeah, I played the Mirror's Edge beta. I am also playing Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth.
For your
PS4.
documentary.
For my documentary. It's quite fun, quite addicting. I think I'm going through it a little more slowly than other people because I'm like calculating what Digivolutions I want for certain things and just making sure that I get all the Digimon that I want. And
She's got a freaking spreadsheet.
I don't have a spreadsheet for Digimon.
For moves and counter moves and...
I made a table which you can access on the documentary experience log. about the different primary, like the attributes and traits and things, and I'm working on one for the elemental weaknesses and strengths, but yeah.
We also just got our codes for Paragon, the closed beta.
Woo!
So I know we'll be playing that this weekend. Maybe if we can, we'll even be streaming it. So we'll let you know.
If I'm streaming this week, then you also have to stream.
But do I stream Paragon or Neo?
Oh. Well, perhaps you all should tell us what you're more interested in seeing.
Yeah, let us know what you want to see.
Mm-hmm.
We have watched episode 1 of Game of Thrones.
Indeed. Season 6, episode 1.
Episode 1 of Silicon Valley.
Indeed.
Just general thoughts. No spoilers, of course.
No spoilers. Well, there's a certain pattern in the snow, which I noticed, which he was like, that doesn't mean anything. I think it does. You can find out more about it if you search it. I won't say anything else in case you haven't watched it.
I think this was, for Game of Thrones, one of the strongest opening episodes. The opening episodes for each season bring so much back. They try to just bring you back up to date of where the storylines are. That they're often some of the weaker episodes of the season. Just because they don't give you too much detail of a certain topic. There's just, they go from one to the next just to catch everyone up and get you set up for the new season. But this one was pretty strong.
It was pretty strong. We found out some interesting things about at least one character.
Lots of death in this episode, so make sure you check it out.
That's not a spoiler, that's normal.
That is normal. And I actually thought Silicon Valley was crazy funny this week.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the old man jokes.
We also finally finished last season of The New Girl.
That is true.
I don't think we're going to do a review for it.
It's a bit late.
So, just recommend it.
Most definitely.
We love The New Girl. If you haven't watched the show, make sure you check it out. All the seasons, up until last season, are on Netflix.
I'm not sure if you remember which season, but there is an episode with Prince.
There is.
It was quite good.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
Yeah. I only say it because it was a particularly good episode, and if you're wanting to relive some Prince things, it's definitely one to check out.
Yeah, it is. So, speaking of Game of Thrones, you have on here a Game of Thrones spin-off based off of the Dunk and Egg stories.
It's a rumor. I've heard.
I hear there's only 2 more seasons, as we report every week. Some sort of new content on that. Speaking of which, HBO has renewed Game of Thrones for the 7th season. Shocking! The producers had an update for THR regarding a new episode count. They're now saying they expect 10 to 15 more episodes as opposed to the 13 they had stated before.
THR?
The Hollywood Reporter.
Oh.
We cover news from them every week.
I thought you said the show was called THR. What show is that? What am I missing?
And they also had this to say. We're not walking away. We're approaching the finish line. From the outset, our hope was to tell a complete story. Beginning, middle, and end. We are writing the final act now, and the last thing we want to do is stay on the stage after the play is over. That's what the duo said.
Okay.
Also, Veep and Silicon Valley are renewed for next season.
It's one show we haven't really seen, Veep.
Yeah, we haven't checked that out yet. Although, speaking of political shows, I did just publish my review of House of Cards. Season, we're on 4 now. Personally, I think it's one of the strongest seasons. Not quite up to the levels of season 1, but very strong. Make sure you check out my review on the website.
And if you have seen it and you want to do a review as well, feel free and you can be in the Crossfire. Because I have not seen it yet. I'm not sure I want to because Frank scares me.
Frank does scare you. Although I'm not sure who's scarier.
Frank or Claire?
Frank or Claire.
Yikes.
Also, according to THR, the Borderlands film adaptation has found its writer.
What's up, Borderland?
Aaron Burke, the screenwriter for the upcoming G.I. Joe 3, will be penning the film.
Nice.
Robert Downey Jr. wants to shoot Sherlock Holmes 3 this year.
Sure he does.
Who wants to shoot it? Better hop on board. He gets what he wants.
Yo. He does.
While in the UK for Captain America Civil War tour, he plans on meeting up with director Guy Ritchie to iron out the details.
Iron out.
It has also been confirmed that Downey Jr. will make an appearance in Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah, because Spider-Man sure can't have his own movie by himself.
While RDJ is joining the cast, Michael Keaton is apparently not.
Oh.
According to THR, the talks never got past the offer stage.
Oh, that's not good.
What is good, though, is that Disney has 9 new film projects that have been greenlit. Let's run through the list.
They're all Star Wars.
Close.
Oh,
But no
nice.
cigar. Cruella, starring Emma Stone.
Oh.
A Wrinkle in Time. Jungle Cruise, starring The Rock. Dumbo, directed by Tim Burton. That should be interesting.
Ooh.
A Mary Poppins sequel, which will actually have Emily Blunt. Maleficent 2, Jolie has already signed on. The Nutcracker and the Four Realms.
What?
The Jungle Book 2, which we talked about last week.
I still need to see the Jungle Book 1.
And a Tinkerbell project with Wreath.
Wreath.
Hanger on the door.
Oh, God.
And a Tinkerbell project with Reese Witherspoon.
Nice.
Yeah, but I just don't see her as Tinkerbell.
Well, I totally do.
Really?
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. Also in Disney news, Marvel is pushing back the Inhumans movie from its slated release date in 2019.
4K.
Got a lot of other projects on board now.
Disney's got a lot of other projects on board now.
They do, and that might have something to do with the time frame for it. What I wonder, though, is if this is still going to fall under the third arc, or if this is now being moved into a fourth arc we don't even know about yet.
Dun dun dun.
Nathan Fillion will appear in the upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
That would be great.
According to Vulture, Fillion's going to play Simon Williams. Simon Williams is a character that is essentially a handsome actor that has superpowers where he's, let me go through the list, super strength, the ability to fly, and crazy endurance.
Nice.
Perfect fit for Nathan Fillion.
I feel like we were really fortunate because we went to Silicon Valley Comic-Con, got to attend his panel. It was excellent.
He was talking about superhero stuff.
Yes, he was.
So make sure you watch that if you're a fan of Nathan Fillion.
Yep, it's up on the site, crossfirecoop.com.
Also on that, though, on occasion he suits up as Wonder Man to fight alongside the Avengers.
What?
I hope we see him in the Infinity Wars movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for the tip, Evan.
Yep, thanks, Evan.
And the Shannara Chronicles have been renewed for its second season.
Awesome.
This is based on the series of books by Terry Brooks.
Yep, I've read a couple Terry Brooks books, but not from that series. Quite good. As you may already know, David J. Peterson is working on that show to create languages.
Yeah, he's the creator of Dothraki, High Valyrian, and a ton of other languages that you see on TV. Well, that's what's new in the news for this past week and what's upcoming.
Right, until next week, CXC.